AFTV, we've got Graham in the building. Graham, 3-1 to the Arsenal, and a very important win. I know everybody looks on it and just says, oh yeah, Burnley, whatever. You can easily slip up against these type of teams. And did Burnley surprise you today? Because I have to say, they surprised me. Every time I've watched Burnley this season, whether they've gone home and away, they have gone for it. They have attacked teams. They have really taken it to teams. Today they didn't. They sat, from what I could see, I mean, you be able to break it down better than me. They seem to sit in a quite low block and try and catch Arsenal on the counter-attack.
Well, I thought they played a really good structure, Robbie. I thought they pressed really well off the ball. They defended in a 4-4-2. Whenever we played to Zinchenko, he was immediately pressed. I thought they got across into the wide areas to cover our wingers very well. I thought they were very well organised off the ball by Vincent Kompany. I thought they offered something on the ball as well, and I thought they gave us a harder game than what Seville did.
Oh yeah, much better, much harder game than Seville.
Did you notice the main thing that happened today for me though? Before before I go into that, can I just say that today was the 1,000th goal scored at the Emirates by Leonardo Trossard?
Was that the 1,000th goal?
Who scored the first goal?
Who scored the first goal? Oh, I know this, man. Why do you go and drop that on me, man?
I'm going to drop another one on you in a minute. August
that's
20,
annoyed me, man.
1.
Brazilian.
Gilberto.
Who scored the 500th goal for Arsenal?
I don't know.
He was on the pitch today.
Huh?
Saka?
No. 500th.
500th goal.
He was on the pitch. He was on the pitch today.
Martinelli? No.
He was in the technical area.
Come on, man!
Arteta. Do you know what? You asked the guy on before me, what did he think of Arsenal's style this year? I think I've worked out what Arteta's new style is. And what he wants total control of the football. I mean, when I sat behind the clock in the other week, I was watching him telling the players not to pass it forward. He doesn't want it forward quickly. He wants control of the football, and he wants it in the final third to control the football, passes and touches to create opportunities, controlling the ball in the final third. The field tilt. That's why our field tilt is so high at 75% per game. What he also wants is he wants to score from set plays. We are scoring goals now from set plays. Our 2 goals today that won us the game come from set plays.
And funny enough, like Lee, I forgot to take him up on that because he goes, we don't really score much goals from set plays. I'm like, well, actually, I saw a stat the other day that we scored the most goals from set plays in the league this season.
Yeah, and he's got Saka and Trossard to swing them in. And he's got big guys now. He's got Tomiyasu, Gabriel and Saliba who can attack the ball. And he's got Rice and Havertz. He's got big guys who can attack these set plays. So I think he wants control of the football. He wants control in the final third where we are dominating games. And then he wants us to sort of be good and effective from set plays. And I think we saw that today.
Do you think he's sort of got like that last gentleman said as well, he's a bit more defensive now. He's gone with a sort of trying to create a stronger spine to the team where we don't concede many goals.
The spine was missing today, wasn't it? Because we've got a lot of players out injured. I think the reason for that was, and I said it on the Tactical Insight show with James when we did the show the other week, and that is he looked at the back end of last season and he saw the way that we were collapsing in games and conceding goals. We conceded 3 here against Brighton. We conceded 3 here against Southampton. We lost 2 goal leads at Liverpool and West Ham. So he wants a more solid defence. So he's basically looked to make us more defensively solid to give us that control in games. And I think that's... and that does come at the, you lose a bit of your attacking fluidity when you're playing that way because you're playing more solidly. He wants more control. But I just want to leave you with one thing before I go today. Did you notice today how immediately 1 week on, they totally reversed what they did last week in the Arsenal games? Did you notice what happened today?
No, he's like a quiz show today, isn't it?
Right, what happened? You were at Newcastle last week. What happened at Newcastle last week? What was the big controversy?
The big controversy was the goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so obviously, was it over the line? Was it over the line? Not over the line? What happened when the ball came in the area? What was the next action?
What do you mean?
Well, when it comes in, what is the next action? What Gabriel? The foul. On
Gabriel.
So right, you're Gabriel.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Linton.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 hands over you. Gave a foul. What happened today?
You're
in the ground today?
Yeah.
All right. So
which
what
one are you talking? Which incident are you talking?
So what happened when the ball was crossed in and Bukayo Saka went to head it? What happened? What did he do?
I'm trying to remember.
The ball came over. Saka, I think it was Odisha, their defender.
Yeah.
He slightly pushed him, as he went to
Oh,
head it.
yes,
And
I do remember,
and
yes,
it went
yes.
back across the goal, and
Yeah.
it flicked off their defender and went
Yeah.
in the goal. They just
Yeah.
allowed that, I think, for a shove by Saka on the defender. So
Well,
1 week on from the Newcastle goal.
The inconsistencies we've been
inconsistency
talking
of
about,
VAR.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The inconsistencies that we're talking about. And also, I don't know what you thought of their goal. I mean, I'm not sure, man. To me, I was sitting in the clock in today, and that looked like a foul on Tomiyasu to me. I don't know what you thought about it.
I sit sort of west tier upper, so that is right down the other end from me, so I couldn't really see it, Robbie.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Arsenal players were not happy, and
They
a
weren't
lot
happy at all
a
about
lot of
it,
people
no.
I spoke to said it was a foul on Tomiyasu. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they would have checked that, wouldn't they? Nobody had checked it last week. They checked it last week, didn't
Listen,
they?
the check-in process means nothing to
I
me,
know.
as far as because they've always got their little word that they use called clear and obvious, the get out of jail free card. You know what I mean? So they use. We know they're going to use that.
Yeah, true. But the important thing is today, Robbie, we got back to winning ways. Hard-fought win. Burnley, came here and sort of made a decent showing, I thought, under Vincent Kompany. But it's good now. I think what we need to do in the next couple of weeks, need to rest some bodies and get people back fit for this next difficult period, because we've got a lot of games coming up when we come back from the international break. And all winnable games. Brentford, Wolves, Luton. There's the games we're looking to win, and we can put some pressure on Man City.